Good morning, everybody. It's a real pleasure for me to be here today and have the opportunity to introduce you Forec company. And so we are an Italian company, as you know. We are designer and manufacturer of shredder and customized turnkey system for waste recycling. Our production, our range of product start from a wide range of shredders, and two shaft shredder, for example, used for high performance, hard material, and high throughput in size reduction. 4 shaft shredder for hard material, high volume, and it's possible to control the output size in order to have an homogeneous output material after the shredding operation. A single shaft shredder that is mainly used in RDF production, plastic recycling, wood, or other kind of waste free of steel. The bag openers, that is very, very important, has a first step for sorting line on MSU operation. Crusher is a particular kind of shredder that we use mainly in white goods and in WEEE recycling facilities. This machine permits to open the equipment in order to select all the components inside. In order to support this range of machine, we have the capacity to design and manufacture, obviously, a wide range of supporting technology, supporting equipment. And this means, for example, conveyor belt, screw conveyor, hopper, frame, cabin proof, and any equipment we need in order to create a turnkey system. It's a pleasure today present for the first time here and not only here, one of the latest technology we have in our product that is mainly used for RDF production, municipal solid waste, bulky waste. It is an amazing machine that we call multi-crusher, and is a primary shredder. This machine can treat any kind of waste. It is a patented technology, 2 kinds of patent. The first one is on the screen that is below the blades, is some kind of cutting table, and the second patent is on the counter blades. Is something new for this technology because the 2 shafts are completely independent and can turn in different way, and in each way they turn, there is a counter blades that help to cut the material. Couple of these is the bag openers. Here the news is on the design of the blades, that finally we find a solution in order to open any kind of bags. Any kind means also small bags that some way try to pass through. The single shaft shredder is a very, very key machine in RDF production, and we have a new system in this machine that is able to absorb some shock during the shredding operation. So everything is done in order to reduce any breakdown of the machine. Another important page is the metals valorization. We manufacture from a lot of time turnkey systems for recycling. And from this plant, we have an output of different kind of material. For example, small engine, plastics, connector, cable. And from few months, there is two installation, one in Italy and one in the United States, that is able to process this output coming from the other plant and recover all the precious metals, precious, if you say precious. That means iron, copper, aluminum, plastic, brass, bronze. We can push the separation in order to separate any kind of metals, or depending on the throughput and on the quantity, we can also have the material mixed together. Another very important and very interesting area is the tire recycling, wire recycling, and aluminum recycling. Okay, we are on a tire recycling market from many years, and one of the key machine of the tire recycling plant is not the pre-shredder, is not the milling machine, but is the secondary shredder that permits to reduce the size of the tires in 2 centimeters, but mainly is able to grind all the steel that, as you probably know, is inside the tires. So for this reason, we present the MR series single shaft shredder that we can use not only for tires, but for example, for wire recycling, for recover the copper, and for the aluminum, or in this case, the radiator process. So this machine is very important because for his job, but also because you can reduce a lot of costs in terms of maintenance with the new system and patented system of transmission that is made by chain, so steel chain, and not with the normal belt. We have with all this kind of shredder and technology, our core business is the turnkey system. Some example: municipal solid waste recycling system. There is a wide range of solution according with the customer need. Metal scrap recycling systems in order to valorize more than possible the value of the scrap, or metal scrap. As I told you, the tire recycling system, and here there is different kind of solution. Size reduction, prepare the material as RDF output, or produce different size of powder for different kind of application for use this powder. Another interesting market is the plastic recycling systems, where we have the experience to prepare the plastics to the last step before the extrusion and the regeneration system, including in some case the washing system. One of the best technology we have is the recycling system, and this plant is dedicated to recover all the precious output there is in small appliance, printer, PC, oven, and all small appliance we use every day. Another interesting point is the refrigerator recycling systems. Here we can push the throughput to 100 pieces per hour. And we are able to recover perfectly clean all the components of the refrigerators. So aluminum, copper, plastics, steel, and the foam that is on the refrigerator. Obviously, with the separation of all the dangerous gases that is inside the refrigerator. One of the last installation we manufacture is the wire recycling systems. That is not only wire, because as I told you before, this plant that you can see in the picture, that is in the United States, have the possibility to run different kind of material. So a very, very versatile plant. Okay, it's mainly designed for wire, but the customer, for example, run a lot of radiators, and that is made by aluminum and copper. So it's very, very important to have a possibility to use the same plant for different kind of materials. So this is a brief overview over our wide range of solution we can have for our customer. Our customer that decide to choose Forec. Why? Because we customized our production. We have the ability to design and study each plant with the customer, because it's very important to meet our need, but also the need to the customer. Only in that way we can have the best installation as possible. The versatility, because we designed the shredder and the system in order to be, as I told you before, in order to be adapted for different kind of waste, with some tricky or with some small modification, but the concept can be the same for different kind of waste, different kind of condition, and different kind of working flows. Another characteristic is the reply. Reply means that as an integration to our product, we listen our customer, we support our customer, because the installation of a plant is only the first and maybe the simple step of the operation, but the customer need our help in order to manage the plant in a better way, and we know this, and our philosophy is absolutely customer oriented. For example, we have in our facilities about 2,000 square meter equipped with spare parts. This means that we are ready to support the customer with new parts in, I can say, 24 hours, for example. We have an internal office dedicated to the after-sales service with the 4 people that is ready to listen the customer, answer to the customer, and with remote connection we can be on site with the computer. Fidelity in the sense that we pay attention to the selection of the material we use for construct our machine, in order to assure better performance and reduce the management cost, not only for the commercial material, for example, engine, gearbox, bearing, and that obviously need to be the best on the market, but also for the steel we use, for example, for the blades, for the structure, for the shaft. Technology. Today, I think that it's not possible to be on the market without research and development. So we need to be absolutely on top of the regulation. We need to know exactly how the law change in each country we are. And we have to update every day our machine in order to be ready to answer to any kind of request. And finally, I think that we as Forec, but also you as how can I say, potential customer of Forec, we do this work, okay, for business, but also because we know that we do something good for the environmental. So this is another point that help our mission in to be realized. Thank you to everybody.
So thank you for your attention. Thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoy the presentation. Let me ask you once again to fill the form in the bag in order to allow us to arrange the B2B meeting now during the coffee break. Ms. Menel will be ready to collect the form from you to arrange the B2B meeting. And just a few words before closing the first phase of this event. So we think that in view of the upcoming events that we listened before in the area, I mean the 2020 Expo, I mean the 50th anniversary of the Union in 2021, we believe that Dubai and the region should present themselves to the world with their best face, dress, their best shape, let me say. And so the vision of a great country is measured by the quality of the life that the country is able to offer to the people who decide to live there. And the quality of the air, the quality of the water, the waste recycling are some of the most important parameters that will be used by the world to check the quality of the life and the quality of the countries. As you understand and as we listen today, some of our technologies are able to save up to 80% of the quantity of the waste going to the landfill. So this is perfectly in line with the project of Dubai Municipality we heard just today. I think that the project of Dubai Municipality for the next year is an ambitious project. But project must be ambitious, otherwise are not project. And so we think that with our technology, with our support, with the cooperation between Sharaf Ajax, the Italian companies, the Italian technologies, and Dubai Municipality, we will be able to go on together to bring a mutual benefit to both. But let me say that I think, I hope it will be a great benefit, first of all, for our city, for this area, and for our families.